Hello, everyone. Benny Adams here, and I am super excited to talk about The Bachelorette, the season premiere, season 18. Michelle Young, she's a new Bachelorette, the school teacher, and this episode, this premiere episode was something else. There was literally so much going on, and I loved every second of it. So we're going to talk about everything that went down. We're going to talk about all the main points that went down. I first want to start off by saying I loved what they're doing with the host. Both Caitlin and Tasha were hosting, or they were back on the show to kind of help Michelle out. And I really liked that. It was cool seeing past Bachelorettes back on the show. So I thought that was really, really cool. I'm really excited for Michelle. Michelle seems like she's going to be an all-out star on this show. And she was such a, I loved watching her on The Bachelor. So this is definitely rightfully so her season, and I cannot wait to see what happens. This is the main thing, the big thing that happened that really blew my mind. It was when Tasha, and Caitlin, they went into the guys' rooms and they decided to look through their belongings. And this was pretty crazy to me because I didn't know how I felt about that. I want to know, what do you guys think about this? But I kind of felt like it was an invasion of privacy. And one person that really got it hard was the guy who had the notes in his belongings. And I want to know what you guys thought about that. Was that going too far? Because they found some stuff where he had notes saying, notes about Michelle, notes on how to get more screen time on the show. And I don't know what I thought about that. It seemed like it was going a little too far. And I felt like he got a really big disadvantage. This is a guy who, I'm pretty sure this is his first reality TV show. And obviously you don't know what to expect. So you're going to write some stuff down. You don't really know too much about Michelle, especially if you didn't watch her season. So you're going to write some stuff down about her. I don't know. What do you guys think? I kind of felt it was a little not fair. I don't know. But yeah, they checked his belongings. We're going to talk more about him later on in the show because he's in some pretty hot water. I also want to talk about some of the guys that came on. I want to talk about Joe Coleman. So he ghosted Michelle on Instagram. This was very interesting to me because, it's pretty awkward. So how they met was, she was just like, you look so familiar. And then she realized, oh, wait, this guy ghosted me. How do you have a conversation with someone after you realize that? And to be quite honest, I did not think that he would make it past day one. But I will say, after hearing his story, I kind of understood, why that situation did happen with the both of them. So it will be, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with the two of them. Also, another standout guy was Rick. Rick was the guy who was in underneath the table, which was so cool. I thought he had the best idea ever. I really like the guy. I want to know, what do you guys think? Was he cool? Did you guys like him? He was awesome. And he just seems like a really good guy. He seems like a trustworthy guy. He seems like he's there for the right reasons. So definitely liked him. So let's get back to Ryan. I feel like the whole episode didn't revolve around Ryan, but I feel like he was the main focal point of this episode. So the two girls, they tell her about everything that happened. And this was the thing that got to me. So she confronts him about it. He's super nervous. You can tell he's really nervous. And she says, I want to see the notes. And she goes up into his room and she looks at the notes and she tells him to leave. I didn't like this. I thought this was such an invasion of privacy. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't think that she should have been able to go through his stuff. And to be quite honest, the things that he had down weren't that bad. The only thing I would say that raised a red flag is how to get more screen time. Apparently he had something in his notes that said how to get more screen time. I will say that you're supposed to be here for her. You're supposed to be here for love. You're not supposed to be here to be like the next big star or the next big thing. So that's the only thing that raised a red flag. But other than that, I just felt like, I don't know. I don't think he got a fair shot, which leads me to my next question. Do you think that he's going to come back? Because we do know past seasons of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, people who have been sent home early, they sometimes get another chance. And I really think he didn't get a fair shot. He seems like a good guy. He seems like a good guy who was trying to over prepare and just make sure everything was good once he is on The Bachelorette. Because this is a huge deal. This is The Bachelorette. Millions of people watch this show. And I can see someone taking notes down, on, how to act, what questions to say. So I don't know. It's gonna be very, very, very interesting. As Ryan was sent home before the first rose ceremony. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I definitely want to get your opinion on this, but I don't think anyone in the history of The Bachelorette has been sent home before the first rose ceremony, which is a first. If this has never happened, this is a first, which is why I really think this guy should get another chance, because he really didn't get a fair chance. They went through his stuff. He had no idea. I'm sure if he knew if they were going to go through his stuff, he wouldn't have had those notes in there. I don't know. But if he was the first person to be sent home before the first rose ceremony, that's a pretty big deal. Not gonna lie. I don't know if that's like a good thing to brag about or what, but I don't know. But let me know in the comments, do you think he should get another shot? All right. I also have to talk about this new location. It looks awesome. I'm not gonna lie. It looks really cool. I want to know, what did you guys think about this new location? I can't talk because it's something completely different. And so it's called the Renaissance Esmeralda Resort and Spa in Indian Wells, California. It looks glamorous. But it's completely different. I wonder why they changed it up. But definitely want to get your opinion on what you think about the new location. Do you like it, or do you want them to go back to the location that they usually do? Also, I want to talk about the guys who got the roses. So in case you forgot, these are the guys who got the roses: Jamie, Leroy, Martin, Spencer, Rick, Clayton, Peter, PJ, Blake, Romeo, Daniel, Brandon. I really like Brandon. Will, Chris, Rodney, Alec, Pardeep, Christopher G, Casey, Olu, LT, and Joe. But the big thing that I want to talk about is the teaser that they showed afterwards. And there were a couple of guys that we really saw in this preview, and this kind of got me thinking, all right, these are the guys that are gonna stay around for a while. So we saw Nate, Clayton, Joe, Rodney, and Martin. So I want to know, who do you guys think do you think out of these 5 guys, one of these guys is going to be the winner? Let me know in the comments. I really want to know. I have my money on either Joe or Rodney, so we'll see. But that was the Bachelorette first episode. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was awesome. Great first episode to the season. Definitely kicked off well. I can't wait to see what will happen next. But yeah, we're going to be here every week. We're going to be recapping the episode, talking everything that went down. Thank you guys for joining me. I am Benny Adams with Hollywood Junket. and I will see you guys later.